I want to watch this Willie D video, and then I'm talking about him, not specifically, I guess, but just old fools in general. So let's watch the video that kind of got me thinking this way.
Remember Pharrell pre Louis Vuitton, Black Lives. Support me because I came from a panel. He was having a discussion, and he posed that question to the black people who were in the audience. So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you right here on Willie D Live. Do you want someone? Uh, do you want the job because you're black or because you're the best? Do you want someone to support your startup because you're black or because you're the best? I'll give you a few moments to answer that question. Okay, time's up. My thoughts. I want it all. I want them to support it. I don't give a damn why they support it. I want it all. Just like everybody else. Who gives a damn why they're supporting? Long as they're supporting. That's right, I said it. I want all of the above. Support me because I'm the best. Support me because I'm black. Support me because you like bald head dudes. Support me because I rap. Support me because I came from the hood and I had a struggle. Support me because I'm trying. Support me because you like how I uh, promote hip hop. Whatever, I don't give a damn. Just support me. Who are millionaires and some who are billionaires start talking about politics and DEI, you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt when they start like sliding, right? Because they have to go back and deal with these bosses who don't look like them or the people in their community.
I
So
just want to make a disclaimer that I do respect Willie D, and like what I'm about to say, he probably would take as disrespect, but I'm not. It's not trying to start a beef or like get clout or anything, but I'm gonna just speak the truth and not tiptoe like everyone said they like people that do that. So let's talk about it. So I'm not 100% sure of when the Ghetto Boys got started or how old Willie D was, but for the overwhelming majority of his life, he has been a celebrity or around the not the working class, not the regular person struggles, and like he doesn't really know the real perspective of people that live every day. His perspective is shaped by fame and like not the streets. And I don't mean like the streets are shooting. I mean just the survival of in inner city neighborhoods and everyday living. Like his experience is capped out as whenever the Ghetto Boys became big and whenever he started making money. And I think that old heads like that forget that. So most of his takes sound like the midlife crisis. I didn't do enough reflections and trying to reconnect with the people and trying to stay relevant because he most likely partied heavy in his 20s and 30s and lived wild and got older. And then he's trying to pivot. And then he has connections and he realizes that people will watch his platform because he can get people come on. He's not a life expert at all. He actually has a very I said this in one of my posts on one of my comments on YouTube of wisdom. You don't being old doesn't mean you have wisdom. Being wise mean you have wisdom, and that comes from actual life experience and struggles. It's not just success that makes you wise, because then you don't even look at the troubles. So I have seen the Cat Williams interview that they had. Outside of that, just scrolling on his page, I seen like the his opinions. He plays it safe. He doesn't really challenge the public opinion. He avoids like the disrupt. He's one of those older guys that keeps it politically correct because that's where he gets his bag from. And I think that mindset is what's actually hurting the black people. It's what Kwame Brown talks about with the go along, get along gang. That's what he is. He's no different than the Don Lemons. It's just made for different demographics. Like same energy, safe. He won't shake the table. It's a class difference of like it's taboo for them to do that to each other, but then they can attack anybody else. Everything that he does in these videos to me comes off kind of feminine. Um, just personally. I also have a rule of never trusting a grown black man without a mustache. It sounds silly, but it's never failed me. And my bigger point about these old dudes, these goofies, I'm tired of older men like him. That's not all older men, because I got some of my mentors that can tell, but they live real life. I live real life. I don't live an internet life. I don't live a TV life. I live a real life, everyday life. Um, and they tell me a lot. But these dudes, they haven't lived what we're living today. They chose the industry life, that visibility. They don't have the modern struggles, and they haven't for the last 20 years. They can't suddenly come back later and then act like they're authorities to our situations. They are house niggas, and they look out at us, and they think they can tell us what the field niggas to do to get in the house. But they don't realize that we don't want to go in the house. We got totally different objectives here, buddy. So your plan that you're doing won't work for me. So it's no hater beef. Um, I guess the Ghetto Boys is good music. I love Scarface. Um, but just calling it how it is. So good luck to dog, but I just don't agree with anything that he does. This Kitty Cash, all I'm out. Peace.